Hello, everyone. My name is Colin Houtman, and I am NABL's Digital Marketing Coordinator.
And I'm Gillian McBurney, NABL's Director of Marketing and Communications.
We are here today for a training session entitled Follow Along, How to Utilize NABL's Social Media and Website. So let's jump right into it and get started. Here's a simple rundown of what we will be covering today. I'm going to start off by talking about NABL's social media channels and all the kinds of information that you can expect to receive from our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
And I'm going to be talking to you about NABL.org and how the resources can benefit you in your practice.
Finally, I will show you some ways in which you can get more involved within our association. So starting off, NABL is active on the main social media channels, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And we have noticed that many of our members only follow NABL on LinkedIn because that is a more professional channel and you don't want NABL to save your personal information. But I just wanted to clear the confusion up that NABL isn't like a regular Facebook friend that you accept. It is a page that you like or follow. And when that happens, you can see everything that we post, but we can't see any of your information or really anything about you. So go ahead and follow us or like NABL's page to view all the information that we send out. And also just the point of following NABL's channels is for the dissemination of information. So you benefit from the information we send out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and we benefit from having a larger audience and a more connected and engaged membership. So you're all probably wondering what kind of information we disseminate on our many channels. It varies, but for the most part, we send out articles with pertinent information that directly affect your day-to-day life, whether it be briefs from the MSRB or actions taken by the IRS, or even new tax regulation and infrastructure bills going into effect. We alert you in real time when everything is happening. Additionally, we also let you know of upcoming CLE opportunities. So there are teleconferences, some new events, our 3 main annual conferences, Tax and Securities Law Institute, TSLI, Fundamentals of Municipal Bond Law Seminar, and the Bond Attorneys Workshop, BAW. We keep you informed on registration opening dates, important hotel information, conference app details, and a variety of other conference news that you need to know about. On top of that, we also keep you updated on member happenings throughout our association. So if you see on the PowerPoint on the bottom right corner, that's an Instagram post of the 5 scholarship winners at this past 2018's Fundamentals. One major reason you should follow NABL on social media is for NABL's weekly rundown and today's news posts. Working with our governmental affairs department, I post the most important articles that directly affect your work in the public finance world for the day on NABL's social media accounts. At the end of each week, I compile the most visited articles that I post daily and post the weekly rundown. This is a great benefit because these posts will always keep you in the loop of what is happening with new legislation and regulatory measures. For each of our conferences, and to keep up the virtual momentum, NABL creates specific hashtags to better highlight posts about that individual conference. For instance, the hashtag for the most recent conference that NABL held was hashtag 2018 NABL Fun for Fundamentals 2018. In addition, you should post using the conference hashtag to become more visible to our other veteran members, allowing for a different way to network. I will also retweet or repost almost anything that has the conference hashtag and anything that NABL's tagged in. To sweeten the deal, on occasions, NABL even offers prizes for posting as well. Finally, NABL alerts its followers when the association's routine communications get emailed out, such as the Weekly Wrap, which is our governmental affairs weekly newsletter, NABL News, which is our monthly associational newsletter, and the Bond Lawyer, which is our quarterly scholarly article publication. Our social channels can act as a platform for networking with a select audience of like-minded attorneys. As we all know, public finance is a very niche field, so having numerous amount of public finance lawyers in one place is a great way to get your name out in the virtual world and interact with some of our well-established members. So next, Gillian is going to talk about the website.
All right, let's go over to NABL.org. And we have found that a lot of people have been interested in how to really utilize NABL.org and also how to become more involved with the association. So I'm going to briefly go over how you can best use our website, and we will also get into how you become more involved into the association through our various committees and through our events. So the first thing you want to do when you go to NABL.org is to sign in or log on, and you can find the login link up in the upper right-hand corner of the website, right here. As you can see, you'll see your email address that's associated with your membership, and you can tell that you're logged in by seeing that email address. Some of the neat things that you can access through NABL.org are our teleconference archives, where you can listen to any of our past recorded teleconference that we offer, and a few of them also offer some CLE credit. And in order to obtain that CLE credit after listening to these various recorded teleconferences, you just have to email cle@nabl.org, and we'll make sure that you receive the credit that you deserve. To access these recorded teleconferences, once you're logged in, go to Learn, and under that, you want to go to the Teleconference tab right here, Archive Teleconferences. And you can see, you can access the links to all of our recorded teleconferences and listen to them at your leisure. The next thing that you can find very useful to your practice is our document search. So what you would want to do here is go to the Research tab, located up on the left hand, and you can either search for a document, and you can search through all of the different sections that we have, including comment and position statements, formal reports and model documents, federal tax materials, general municipal bond matters, and security law materials. In order to find certain documents, I would hit the document search bar. And once you hit this, you can always remember how to search for specific documents by reading our short tutorial. You can also access past newsletters and past NABLnet alerts, such as our weekly wrap, our NABL News, and the Bond Lawyer through the Newsroom tab located up on the right under that Member Login tab. So if you would like to access past issues of the Bond Lawyer, just click on that Bond Lawyer, and as a member, you have access to every single Bond Lawyer that we have that was printed online. The next thing that's really neat is that you can also access your member profile. To access that, what you want to do is you want to go to Membership, and you're going to want to go to your Update Profile section. Here you can access all of your past orders. You can make sure that you know when your membership renewal date is, and you can also add any kind of information to your profile, whether it be if you have a new firm, a new email address, a new phone number, a new address, whatever needs to be updated, you can easily do that yourself. Of course, if you have any questions, you can always email nabl@nabl.org, and we can help you with any questions or needs that you may have. The next thing that you can do is you can register for all our events online. So if you're interested in registering for the upcoming Bond Attorneys Workshop, you can go to the Events tab, go to the specific event that you're interested in registering for, and access all the information and online registration right here. We also have an online store where you can purchase past books, such as our BAW Blue Book, our Fundamentals Blue Book. There are links to the LexisNexis documents, and all you would have to do is go to this tab right here, and you can either access NABL publications or those Lexis publications. Another great thing, especially for networking, is by going to the membership directory, which Colin will actually go into later on in this presentation. We also, under this Connect tab, have our staff directory, where you can find links to access all of the wonderful NABL employees, as well as the job bank, where you can find jobs that are specifically related to the public finance field. And let's get back to you, Colin.
All right, so next I'm going to talk to you all about different ways that you can get more involved with NABL. So NABL's greatest resource is the support and involvement of its members. Just by watching this webinar, you are well on your way to becoming more involved with NABL. One way to become more involved is by asking to volunteer and joining one of the many NABL committees. I'm going to go over all the committees with you and just leave them up on the screen. I'm not going to read the description, but this will just show you who the leadership is, where they work, and a description of the committee. First up is
diversity. Also update this each year. So once our new board and committee members are elected to their positions, then these will be updated so that you can get the most current committee members off the website.
So first up is the Diversity Committee. Next is the General Law and Practice Committee. Next is the Tax Law Committee. The Education and Member Services Committee. The Securities Law and Disclosure Committee. And once again, these are all on our website too. So if you miss the description, you can go and check back there.
The next way to get involved with NABL is through our call for panelists. And this way you can become either a panelist and eventually make your way to either the steering committee or into being a chair of TSLI or fundamentals. So each year, usually around February or March, we send out an email alert to all of our members looking for upcoming panelists for specifically BAW, but we do keep all of our interested members in a file so that we can look back and use them for other conferences such as TSLI and fundamentals. And really all that we're looking for is if you're interested in a specific topic that we have gone through in the previous year's event, to let us know and tell us about some of the experience that you may have to offer on that specific topic. And again, it's really a great way to start networking with some of our committee members and get involved in our events. The next way that you can get involved with NABL is by submitting an article for the Bond Lawyer, which is our quarterly publication. And it's the scholarly newsletter that we produce, and it is based off of tax materials and securities materials, along with a note from the editor that has very relevant and timely information. The best way to become involved and submit a possible article is to contact the current editor-in-chief. Currently, it's Rick Weber, and the information will always be updated and current on our website, so you don't have to search back through this website. Just make sure you go to NABL.org to make sure you know who is the current editor, and we recommend that you submit a topic of interest first before submitting a full article, just in case that specific topic would not flow with the upcoming newsletter that we're producing. So once you get involved with Rick and submit your topic, then you can move on from there and hopefully submit a full scholarly article to the Bond Lawyer.
Lastly, I'm going to talk to you about the membership directory and how everyone should use it to find different lawyers who are working on a project that is of interest to you or something that you would like help on. So say you saw a lawyer at a conference 3 years ago speak on a certain subject that was really relevant to you at the time, and you forgot her name, but you want to reach out, get her email address. You can use our membership directory on our website, where Gillian pointed out earlier, and search for a firm. And you remember the firm of the woman that was speaking, so you can search for that firm and certain things like that. You can search by location, name, obviously, things of that nature to find the exact person you're looking for in our membership. And it's just a great way to network and to boost your contacts. So you've all have obviously heard this before, but the more you get yourself out there and connect with people, all this experience will build your repertoire and establish good relationships with our seasoned members who are industry leaders in public finance. So just log on to NABL.org and head to that membership directory to start building your contacts.
And again, if you want to find us online and become a little bit more social with NABL and with other public finance professionals, head on to Twitter and Facebook and like us and start posting away.
Thank you, guys.